it's been so many voice on your face. Watermelon was at 800.
I ain't don't take my advice though.
I did took your advice. Miss, we both.
You don't take the hell.
So what's
You get mad when I give you advice.
bro?
Put his jacket down some in the back.
Is there store room? Huh? Is there store room? Whoa. It says there's a store. Oh, God.
That's pretty son.
It is.
What? You ain't nobody?
You know, you gotta go to the hood to see. I can walk. Walk where?
Yo, you gave me the swoosh. Speed. You give a fuck. If it's one nigga, why is there one? No, think about it. We're nobody. It shouldn't be nobody spending that time on their day to watch us talk. Break bread. What's the deal, family? Break bread. Nigga, don't sit in here. We have checking the fact. I think I practice, man. Y'all already know. What's break bread? So you like, comment, and subscribe. Getting down.
Man, my little bird is good.
Hey, break. I told you. Oh, no, the next one. Huh? Y'all did that. I ain't gonna lie. Knicks did that. Don't y'all niggas gonna lose, but y'all did that. That was a miracle comeback. I don't know how y'all did that, but damn, I did it. The Spurs are garbage, period, point blank. They blew the biggest nigga in NBA history. Jordan would have never did that. LeBron would have never did that. They're already making his career diminishing. I don't know. That's not cool. LeBron would have never did that. Blew a 30-point lead in the game. In a must-win game. He lost a 3-1 lead. Come on. He lost a 3-1. He got sick in the finals. Okay. That's funny. Yeah. Don't watch it like that. It's really gonna be booming.
Oh, you didn't be your first time seeing your god sister. Wow.
Bro, she come out the first time seeing my guys.
You have a god sister?
To live with you.
But Sunday. You gotta go Sunday.
You have a god sister?
Wait, y'all have a
I got a god sister, god mom.
I'm not doing it. Watch my thing.
Wait, who's the god sister?
Shalonda.
London.
Shalonda.
Who's London?
Paris.
Okay, you name the people that I don't know.
Yeah.
Ajay's mama.
Shit and Susu.
Who?
I don't know, yo. That's crazy. Just make it speak.
That's not my fault. I don't speak to them.
You never did.
Exactly. Thank you.
That boy.
Hey.
You know that's why. You know what? I'm gonna tell people like you. I'm gonna tell people. I'm gonna tell people. It's okay. You got to.
Don't say that.
Wait, say what?
I told you words are very powerful.
Wait, what did he say?
What did he say? I tell you, he's daddy.
Dad,
Not the baby.
I didn't say nothing. Damn.
Stand. I'm stand. You stand.
Did you say nothing? Damn. Oh, wait. I didn't even say nothing. Damn.
Yes, you did. You just said. Say the word.
Y'all donate me 20.
Hey, press pen on that message.
Can y'all what?
Let's say pen message.
It's so mean.
I was just gonna say, can y'all donate me $25? Anybody? Oh, funny.
Oh, you funny.
To some pair of legs. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Want to turn legs?
Do you stay? Wait till everybody get done, or you just wait till the happens down?
I stay for everything. We gotta stay for everything.
For everybody?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's like it's-
I'll miss my meeting to watch everybody. I just came here off my limit.
Okay.
I missed my meeting for
These
these.
are this.
Yeah.
Wait.
These are little kids that don't watch you. I'm confused. Oh, I had a meeting.
No.
I am.
Y'all watching
Oh my goodness.
at the house. Y'all watching a young black kid. Hold up.
Yeah, but I had a meeting.
Understand what's going on?
He talking to his brother. He didn't say nothing about nothing else.
Matter of fact, in a few minutes, I'm for the join the meeting.
What meeting? You got a
The college meeting.
Hey, you got
Alright.
it though.
Yeah, click
It's a different college meeting every single time.
there. Put it behind you.
Right here.
Right here. Yeah. Right there.
Right here.
Yes.
I already mixed it up.
Hey, turn it. So,
Not to me.
where's your all of us?
So your jacket is fire.
How you got on this boring guy? Ain't not entertaining.
Bro, what you do?
Right here. Put it right there. Yes, okay, right there.
Here.
In front of that chair.
The first one or second?
Second. Go turn it.
People keep saying it's stuffy, but I see even better.
This position.
No,
I can say me what's up.
I like to say it just.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Listen to it, man.
that's my.
Good insurance. Except when you left hand on the
What's up? What's up? What's up?
body. She has to be some rain.
That demon? Is that demon on this?
Yeah. They're pretty close again.
There. Awesome.
Yeah, get that right there. Let me put this out and talk to the people.
Yeah, man.
Hey, there you go. What's the
How you doing?
no?
The man, the myth, the legend himself. How you doing? That's my beautiful family. That's my
Hi,
wife
guys.
and the rest of the gang.
I'm Frazier. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Frazier, I'm Felicia.
Felicia, nice to meet you. We love this guy. Yeah. How are you on Frazier?
Say nice
Good
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Well, you're a legend.
I hope not. No.
That's what's
I don't know. They say that, but that just makes me feel old, guys. I don't need to feel any older.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's cool. It's nice to hear that. And this guy's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's been coming to the, to the open mic that I host.
Okay.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
Perfect my craft.
Yeah, he's working on it. That's super good.
Coming up.
Yeah. That's cool. You're coming back Tuesday, right?
Sure.
Yeah, good. Okay. Well, it's good to meet you guys.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where are we from? We from California. We from Cali. Where you from? Demo is not here.
Yeah, but we can't talk to you after he got.
Yeah. Who's King Bob Block 68? That's not you. You don't go on here enough.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he makes new friends. No cap.
You could be the same way.
I know.
Stop acting all emotional, getting your feelings. Not like you gotta be cooler. Like, come on. So easy. Right? Yeah.
I finished my hat.
Stop trying to be a follower and touch everybody. You're very I hate with your game.
Oh yeah, he a very like guy.
But I would love to be having fun. Love. Don't start doing like you just not being yourself. You trying to hang with the kids that you think is cool. The niggas is not cool. They got bad grades. Yeah, they be troublemakers. That's not cool. Be the chill
Yeah,
guy.
turn that back on there.
Look at guy. Smart guy. Smart guy. You feel me? What did you think D'Anthony did not be on that tough time? He
Yeah. Yeah.
got the holes and you see some females laughing at all his jokes. Like, come on. That's little bro. You know, why another sport. He's playing something too.
He needs to be a basketball.
He can have a social out. It's good to have a social. Baseball. I don't get into baseball.
No, basketball, not baseball.
Oh.
He good at basketball. Good at basketball, good baseball.
You don't know what you good at. Yeah. Look at your point. Baseball, you can do baseball. That's nigga.
Look, you getting mad because I'm married? I said you married. I just said you married.
Let me go.
So what?
Let me go. It's good for a nigga mental. Why you think I felt?
You wanna go over there?
Bigger than that.
Go, go. Go see further. You too.
No, not you. Not you.
Oh, that's right. You are 13.
There you go. There.
You're on the going.
Yeah, he's not being this something.
Dude, dear. Yeah.
Look, you gotta get.
Don't sit like your brother.
I think you don't want this.
Don't sit like your brother. Say too young. Yes.
No, but I like how he's saying how his brother interact with other people other than his family. That's good to see. That's probably the first Asian guy he really talked to.
Uh-uh.
I mean, he got Asian.
Yes, multiple. He has Asian brothers. He do too. They had Simons.
Oh man, yeah.
Come on.
You know it's funny.
What's wrong? Oh Lord Jesus.
I think
Don, get your son. Come on.
Big man.
otherwise that's what they'd be doing. Yeah.
Dude. That is what I'm doing. He need to be in drama class. He will pass. Go to your daddy.
Yeah, but that's
My life.
you know, I'm never going to stand up.
Too young.
And that's really what
Baby D. That's the twin, boy. But what does he doing? I mean, same outfit. They didn't have your sign. I had to get this one though. This says legend. I should have worn your hat.
Everybody said go got their tour.
Hey, Dada. Well, these two. Dada. Dada. Hey, Dada. I raised up a girl. I was at Burger King. Yeah. Like, dang. That's the day we went. Yeah.
Oh, you with them? We still gonna do something to eat?
I need to see. Can you start a pizza from 7-Eleven? Is the EBT still? I need to check. 'Cause they got that pizza that tastes like that pizza be tasting like what you call that?
Let me see your phone.
Your daddy don't go home. He don't go live enough.
He don't go live.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get my watch hours up on now. I do. I just don't like being on there. 'Cause they be, oh, they put a stone. They check in when they want to.
Still on that life? What's the
Right here.
Everybody okay? That's the video.
Youngster, eh?
Best or second or third, that's all. Nobody's sitting all the way back. So come on up. Come on up. No.
Move up.
Anthony?
Move up.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, we can go.
Ron Pearson in here is gonna form a yes, they're gonna tell you some about the stuff like me. Yeah, next. Challenge everything, and nobody said he's gonna make it, but he's the biggest star in the comedy business, and juggling and magic and all of that stuff he does. He's amazing. You gotta watch him. And so, young can you come with 3 row after, please, if you don't mind, please, everybody, in here. No, the you just okay, you two.
Move up to the third row.
Third row, please, third row.
Fill in the gaps, move up in the first three
Yeah,
rows.
because the energy, come on, Uncle, you gotta come on here. Come on here. Okay.
Jimmy, yeah, the Vontra didn't want to, I mean, they had to expect that case.
He won't just walk that one.
He too busy want to sit by that though. Girl. What's going on be with the hugs?
All right. One of the comedian that he has been in a comedy camp for almost 35 years, I would say. And I don't want to give him too much age. He's on that tail best. Love him, and he's wonderful. He vlog every day on KLS about everything in here, what he's doing, and he's wonderful comic. We're going to bring him up, and he's going to
That's a little something.
start bringing everybody one after another one according to the needs. And we're going to start the show right now. I'm sorry, a couple of people who had an accent on this, got accent on the Sunset Road. Almost one of them. That's the same thing.
Mm.
Let's give a nice. He's coming, but sometime. Let's give a nice round of applause to Fraser Smidlin.
Well, thanks, guys. Can we have a hand for Jamie Masali? Come on, the world's tallest club owner. Okay. Good to see you guys. Give yourselves a hand for coming out.
Yeah.
I've been here for 85 years.
Yeah.
On behalf of the parents, give them a big hand.
Wow.
It was hot out, wasn't it? Yeah. I was sweating like Donald Trump watching Orange the New Black. Pretty hot. All right, J-Ron's not here yet, so we're just gonna start things right off. Are you ready for that? How about a hand for Ronnie Pearson, guys? Come on. Come on, he's got an HDTV. And he's dyslexic, and he's the most talented guys in show business. You want to get Ronnie going? Get the crowd going? Are you guys into that? Okay, well, we're gonna bring him up right now. Yeah, one of the most talented guys. He's been here for 35 years. And he's got HDTV. How about a big hand for the great Ronnie Pearson? Come on.
Come on, give yourselves a big round of applause. How beautiful is this? And how about a round of applause for Jamie Masada for putting everything out that bringing it to opening? And I think we should go around the room because it is hot in here. We're gonna take up a donation so we can finally afford air conditioning. Let's try that, shall we? Are you hot? It's hot. I once did a show, I'm not making this up. I was in North Dakota and the temperature was 87 degrees below zero. Think of the difference between 87 and zero. This was 87 below zero. They said it was so cold. Cows' ears and tails were freezing. Would that suck to be a cow?
I could be a cow in my
No, you just be sitting there going, this is I can't even pick up my ear because I don't have fingers. What if you were a cow and your lips froze and fell off? What if your lips just froze and fell off? You'd be sitting there out in the field going, ooh. So you breathe out, you see your own breath. You see your own breath as opposed to Los Angeles, where we see it before it goes in our mouth. Isn't that great? Oh my goodness. Y'all look good, man. Y'all look good. And I thought, how about a round of applause for these beautiful kids who are running through life and doing everything? It's so exciting for me to see you guys with your energy. And I'm just gonna say, I'm older, and my kids are at an age, they're a little older than you, but they're at this tattoo age where they all get tattoos. And I don't have any tattoos because I don't know what I could put on me that 3 months from now I wouldn't go, well, but the my kids' generation, they get a check in the mail. Let's go to the parlor. Let's go. And they get a check, and I'm like, what would you put on you? I don't know. They're like, no, it's my life story. Read it, read it, read it. This is where I ate a mango for the first time, and this is where I got a C+ on the math test at the 3rd grade. It's unbelievable. And I have 2 kids, right? And I know I'm just a month or 2 away from one of them walking in the front door going, Dad, look at my tattoo. I'll be like, oh no. Son, trust me, in 5 years, no one will remember Minecraft. I know, look at my beanie baby. My sister-in-law, she was a basketball player in college. Isn't that cool? A basketball player in college, but she was real short. So her nickname was Tweety Bird.
Wow.
She got a tattoo, true story, of a Tweety Bird bouncing a basketball right here on her tongue. Isn't that cute? But now 10 years and 3 children later, it's Big Bird and a hot air balloon. So it's like this whole area is jaundice right in there. Another true story. I got to spend, this is the weirdest story, you guys. I got to spend like a couple hours with Mike Tyson one day, years ago. Like me and Mike Tyson, not the pair you put together. I had so much fun with him. If he had a little kid like this. Those of you that don't know, Mike Tyson was one of the biggest boxers of all time. And at one point, Mike Tyson had $400 million. $400 million. Lost it, gone.
Dang.
And then he went and got a tattoo on his face like this. And I'm sitting there with him going, wow, lost 400 million, now a tattoo on his face. Now he's got a child. I wonder how that's going to work out. Hey, kid, make good choices. Make good choices. I hope you guys like it. Oh, my word. And now I have children of my own. And for those of you without children in here, and we can tell if you did because you'd be smiling and happy. Right, look at that guy back. How many kids you got back there, sir? How many kids? Right there. There's no one behind you. How many kids you got? 2. 2. Look how ticked off he is. Because no one told me. No one told me when my daughter was 1 year and 4 months old that she would wake me up every morning, 4:30 a.m., banging me on the head. Daddy, Daddy. I'm like, what? She's like, Mama's sleeping. Wake her up tomorrow, would you? Unbelievable. When you first have a child, you look at somebody else's kid that's 1.5. Is that the best age parents? 1.5? Because you look at somebody else's kid, you go, oh, that is so beautiful. I want one of those. Those are so beautiful. And that's how your mind is. That's what I want. And then when it's your kid, it changes. Because you walk in the room, you don't go, how beautiful, how amazing that kid is. You look at every way they are going to die in the next 30 seconds. Oh, no, look at the counter. They'll hit their head on the counter. Oh, no, the bookshelf could just fall over them. Oh, no, the table's too low. They can smack their head. So you take the kid outside because you're worried. And then you realize the kid could just wander around and slip on the rocks and hit their head. And so they take them over to the sidewalk. You realize a car can come up and just hit your kid. Now my daughter's 14 and she won't stop talking. She won't stop talking, and now I'm just consumed with it. Why can't she hit her head on that table? I don't want her to get hit by a car, but if she did, would that be so wrong?
No,
Be so wrong.
no.
That was all on you guys right there. That nice joke. Oh my word. You about because my 5-year-old, my 5-year-olds, they 5-year-olds think you're God. I'm not God. They dad, what?
Yep.
What? Do we have money? We don't. Why can't we see the air? Oh, jeez. That's why I moved us to Los Angeles. You can see it everywhere. Look at that. Take a piece out, take a bite, and put it back up. How about that? You look right. Unbelievable. Now, after kids, oh my word. See, here's the deal. I grew up in Seattle. I went to the University of Washington. I majored in business. But you get out of school, I get to go all over the world. I meet great people like you guys. But then I got married and had kids. I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. But boy, life got a little more difficult than I could ever imagine. Here's what I wish they would teach you kids in school that they're not currently telling you. Would you guys like to hear that? Yes or no?
Yes.
This is the lesson of life that everyone should learn, but no one teaches it. So kids, pay attention. Here's how your life goes. I don't care who you are or where you're from. We all have the same life, and it goes like this. You're all going to wake up one day about age 16. Maybe a couple of you are right there right now. At 16, a kid says to himself for the first time, oh, I need to get a job one day. So I'm going to have to work real hard at a skill to make money. But you know what? Oh, shoot, I just lost my first job. So I'm going to have to work real hard at a skill to make money. But you know what? I want to make a lot of money. So I'm going to work and work and work for years to become an expert at a skill. And then one day out of the blue, I get a relationship. Now I need to keep the job going because she needs a lot of money. But now not only do I have to be an expert at my job, all of a sudden I have to be an expert at relationships. She wants me to be masculine yet sensitive. I don't know if I'm supposed to be Tom Cruise or Tom Cruise. Then we bought a house. Now I have to be a plumber. I have to be an electrician. I have to be a landscape artist. I have to be an expert at taxes. Now we have children. Now I have to be a doctor. I'm a mentor. I'm a theologian. And all of a sudden I hear from my wife, honey, I don't get enough attention. There is no time. So something a little bit different, yes or no?
Yes.
No, it's gonna work. I'm gonna give it a shot. I haven't done it in forever, but let me give it a try. Let me give it a try. Oh my word. Watch close. They got ping pong ball here. My mouth up here, ping pong ball. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I am going to spit. I'm going to stick the finger out into the air. If I do a little spit, I want a little clap. If I do a big spit, you got no pay, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. It's about in the air now.
Just no.
Right here. Here we go. I'm coming. Here we go. You're gonna get tired. Never still. Don't make me laugh or I'll come out my nose. What?
That's still.
What?
What? No, there's no way. There's no way. Okay.
Just one balls, one mouth, no brain. You too, that's great. Watch closely. Here we go. Y'all ready? Yes. Haven't done this in a while. Let's see what works.
Oh,
See if we lock out.
he's doing it.
Oh.
Oh.
Good thing I can get you. No, it's good.
No orders? Okay, very good. That's a joke. Yes, sir. Just come out my nose.
You do like it.
Yes, if you make me laugh when I'm doing it. That's right. That's right. So, you guys, I've been doing comedy and performing and making money at it since I was probably most of your age. The first time I performed to make money doing comedy, I was 10 years old. By the time I was 14, I was on my first national television program at 14. When I was 15, I set a world record for juggling on the Jerry Lewis telethon. When I was 19, I took fourth in the world for juggling. What you guys are doing right now by getting in and learning and working can really set you up for a whole career. So I love what you're doing. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Yeah, same way.
Look, I really can taste the air.
That was nice. Yes.
What's like the most things you could do?
Well, pins was 5, but I would do 10 between 2 people. And I was juggling 8 by myself at once, working on 9 and more. Yes.
What were you doing on TV when you were 14?
I was juggling. I was on a show that would be like the Ellen DeGeneres show today. It was an afternoon talk show. It was called the Mike Douglas Show. And at Parents, I was on with the Commodores, which was Lionel Richie,
Ah,
Amy Bono. and
that's
Kurt
what's up. That's what's up.
I was this
Legend.
It was really amazing. It was really, really neat. But here's the deal. I have problems. One of my problems is I'm deaf. Yeah, I love you. I'm 90% deaf in this year and 30% deaf in this year. So I'm always compensating for that. And you might go, well, then you have a disadvantage on stage. I disagree. For years, I started as a street performer. I'm very loud. You can tell I'm very loud. I don't need the mic, but I'm loud because I can't hear myself. I can't hear the audience. So what that does for me is it makes me try and pull more from an audience. So I'm constantly digging from a crowd, which creates a style.
Wow.
Each one of you is enough to be great. Each one of you is enough as an individual to be great at the job. I didn't realize that until I hit my 30s in this business when an acting coach, he goes, you're always doing so much on stage, Ron. You're always doing so much. And then he taught me, oh, I'm enough. Because I didn't believe, to be honest, I didn't believe I was enough as a person. I didn't believe people would care about me. Most of my life, I kind of been left behind. I'm the baby of 8 kids. And it's just, you just abandoned and forgot. Well, I never believed. So I was always being more. But then when that coach told me, you don't have to do anything more. You are interesting enough. Each one of you, and I've watched some of you on stage before here. You're so amazing when you stand and talk, because when you let us into your world, if you just go like this and show a little bit of your heart and who you are, that's fascinating.
Amen.
And people come into that. Not everybody's going to be your fan. You don't need everybody. You just need one group of people to go, that's my guy. I love that person. And that's what you guys can get from this. It's really, really fascinating. So when I'm telling you my hearing disability helped me create a style. It made me aggressive. It made me fun. It made me loud. And a lot of fans like that. Another thing that I have, and I didn't even know I had this till 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Come on, where are we? Funnest people in the room. We put fun in dysfunctional. He told me attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I said, no, for me, it stands for another dang heck of a day. That's what it's going to be. No, it stands for Adderall does help that. You guys gotta realize that comedy often is about labels. What are the big labels for me as an ADHD person? One, that I'm loud. Yes, you figured that. Another is that I'm easily distracted, right? Right? Squirrel. I have the attention span of a Kardashian with a new husband. Like, those are just labels, but then there's all sorts of things that go into your brain. There's statistics that we live through. We have a higher sense of anxiety, 50% chance more, 1.5 times more likely to be an addict, 10 times more likely to have an eating disorder, and I have a 20-year lower life expectancy because of ADHD. Isn't that crazy? That makes my wife like really nervous and relieved at the same time. But what is weird about that is I was very depressed when the doctor told me this 5 years ago. And he goes, Ron, are you sad? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, why are you sad? I'm like, duh. You just told me my kids have had to deal with my ADHD. My wife has had to deal with my ADHD. Now I have to climb this mountain of anxiety, maybe addiction and lower life expectancy. And the next thing he told me, you guys, made my mind explode because he told me, he goes, Ron, I don't know if you know this, Leonardo da Vinci probably had ADHD. You all know who Leonardo da Vinci is?
Yes.
Albert Einstein probably had ADHD. I said, you're clean there. Anybody that comes in here with an 8-liter probably had it. Thomas Edison, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Pablo Picasso, Marie Curie, all probably had ADHD. I said, why did the geniuses have ADHD? He said, Ron, I don't know if you know this, but your brain goes 4 times faster than the normal brain. I'm like, what? That makes sense because I'm going down 8 lines at the same time. Woo! So number 2, you're going to marry the opposite of you. I got that amazing unicorn for a wife, and she got the short end of the stick, but that's okay. And he said, number 3, if you have ADHD and you actually get interested in something, we have the ability to become hyper focused. Have you guys ever heard of that? Hyper focused. That's how I learned how to do this. And normally we have music start. And this is what I do in the show. Your job as a comedian is to take people on a journey. So right about now, the lights would come down and the song would start. And the crowd would start clapping along with it. And then as the lights go out, I'm gonna juggle these like this. And then the crowd hasn't seen me juggle yet. They're going crazy, just like you guys are. Yeah. You notice, at no time do my hands ever leave my arms.
Wow.
To both of you, that's very kind. On the head like that. So that's what I say, basically, because I hyper focused on juggling as a kid, which you guys can all do with this. You can hyper focus on comedy. But because I hyper focused on juggling, I set a world record at the age of 15. I became the 4th best juggler in the world at the age of 19. You guys, if you have ADHD or think you might have ADHD, and you ever get the opportunity to become hyper focused, do not pick juggling. Doctor. Bar for yourself. Don't make mistakes. You guys are awesome. I love you all. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you.
Yeah.
That was great. How many have Ron Pearson?
Yes, wow. Good.
That was awesome. What a talented guy. One more time from Ron Pearson. I told you had HD TV. This outside it is hot, man. I'm sweating like Johnny Depp getting an air roller. I just sweating like someone playing paintball with Alec Baldwin. Like R. Kelly watching Surviving R. Kelly. Cup soccer's here. Are you into that? Nobody? I can't get into soccer. If I want to watch a bunch of guys not score for 2 hours, I'll go to the boobs. We got Tehran is here, guys. Are we ready? Come on. This guy is one of the best. He's got a great show here Thursday night. He headlines all over the world, guys. And he has been in comedy camp for 35 years. 20, but he is just the greatest guy. Please give him a big hand. Our good friend Tay Ron.
Amazing. Ron Pearson. Big round of applause for Ron Pearson. Three points. That's disgusting. That's the most disgusting thing. Ron, that was great. You've never played a sport, have you? Not a single sport.
I was lacrosse, basketball, soccer, and
And you still had time. Three points. That's so great. So what we're gonna do today is obviously you all.
Big Daddy, what up? Come on, what's up, guys? Yeah.
Who else is new? Any
My
other?
bud.
No?
You did the visual hair.
You? New?
No, you're not.
You were here last week. Okay, what is your name? Evan. Actually, let's do a roll call real quick. Everyone just go sign off. Also new. What is your name? Cadence. Hi, Cadence. Say hi, Cadence. Okay.
Hey, no,
Let's go. So small. Hi, honey.
One more. Way
more energy in this crowd.
I
There you go. That's what we do. It's like energy. Everyone's saying hi. You both are also saying hi to everyone. You're gonna do by the next one. You're gonna do by yourself. Oh, it's okay. Bring that personality out. Say hi to Sky. There we go. Hi, Sky.
Malachi.
No problem.
And then what was your name again?
Monte.
One more time. Perfect. Because the reason I wanted you to know each other's names is because today, after you get on stage and you introduce yourself, because that's what we do when we take on stage, we introduce ourselves the same way we do when we meet people. We look them in the eye and we introduce ourselves. Introduce yourself. You're going to tell us your age. You're going to tell us your aspirations, the thing that you want to do in life. We're going to have that affirmation. You're going to do your bit. But this time, usually I come up and I host. But this time you're going to do something we do in comedy. Put your hand on, Scott. What we're going to do in comedy is we're going to tag team, which means that you will be introducing the very next to me. You're going to have, you know how you're coming up and I give you that big introduction and I do that introduction to set you up for success because that's what we should be doing for each other. Comedy, like all good things in life, is a team sport. We want each other to succeed. I want you to introduce yourself, say your age, say your aspiration, what you want to do in life, who you want to be, and then go into your story, your bit, your jokes. And then when you're done, you're going to say thank you. You're going to dismount by saying your name again. And then you're going to introduce this next comedian coming to the stage, and you're going to give them a big introduction. The same way Fraser just gave me an introduction, Fraser gave Ron an introduction. Fraser is one of the best hosts in the game. The hosting has his own radio show. He's one of the most prominent comedians in the city and a legend. Do you see how he always builds everyone up? That's what we want to learn how to do, is build up the next person. So that same energy, because energy is reciprocated. If I give good energy, I'll give good energy. I want you to bring each other up with good energy, okay? So you're gonna want to ask the person next to you what their name is, because we're going to be going in that order. So the person next to you, except can I have you to switch? And can you sit there? And then here, can you sit there? Like that. You two switch. Because we're gonna have, since you're both new, we're gonna have you watch a little and then get up, okay? Okay, perfect. And then we're good here, and then we're gonna come down here. Scott, put your You have the same amount of time you always do, Sky. You have 3 minutes.
Oh, really?
3 minutes.
Oh, that's
And we have the light in the corner. Remember, when that light turns on right there in the corner, when that light turns on, that means it's time to wrap up, okay? Yes.
So we're gonna go in the order that we're sitting in.
You were going to go in the order we're sitting in, starting with, okay? And then we're gonna snake down this way, and back up this way, and then we're gonna have our 3 people go in after they block out everyone else performed. And you good? We're gonna go up there and you're gonna crush it. Okay? You're gonna be great. Okay, any other questions before we start today? Yes.
So in every other, like, time, any other week, are we gonna, is the order gonna be in the order?
No, it's gonna switch up. That's the thing about even with comedy, we have different rotations of roster. So what happens is you'll show up and there'll be a different lineup on whenever you go to a comedy show, you'll see a different lineup. And as comedians, we always have to be aware of the other comedians and we have to introduce ourselves because it is a community and that's what we're building here. You all are gonna be the Comedy Camp 2026 group, you know? So you're gonna want to know the people around you. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you. Thank you, Scott. So, have you ever put a ping pong? No. Okay. All right. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Does everyone get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, and I want you to build up the next person. So right now, I want you to take 1 minute to get to know the person next to you. Okay. I want you to know the person to the left of you and to the right of you.
I don't know my left.
It's okay. You'll figure it out. Learn each other's names because remember, when you're done, you're introducing the next person. Ask her name.
Hello. Have you problem? Yeah, I think I don't need- I think that we're not gonna have this.
He was like that the first day he came here. Who?
Thank you, Rory.
He's very likable. Drink, pass me my phone.
Yeah. So this is the way we're gonna go. This is. See, ask the next person what they want.
Oh, killing that the way. They don't know better, just gas. If any, okay, no. Obviously, as any other nigga on appreciate it. Nigga, what, they need your fans, people imagine this. That's real. I don't probably like that. You got it. Down your bro. Anyway, what are you?
Remember, you can make the introductions fine, you can make them fine.
And you want me to take the Anthony?
Bring them up. Well, next in your love again, you're gonna. You're gonna build it in a good way. Like,
So what are you doing? I'm not. In the air, I was waiting. Oh, I got you to bring it in my life.
I'm going with you on this.
I know where I'm going.
Are you ready? Are you ready in your mind with your introduction? One person to come back and then we're gonna start.
It's gonna be trash.
By the way, give a big round of applause to the parents who show up here and put in time. They were hoping for a summer escape where they just dropped the kids off. We don't know, can't know.
Yeah, folks.
Don't know. What else are they tired when they come home?
Okay, that part.
Let's make a word of mine. Right? Try to fly. Try to fly. Come on.
These niggas posted.
I know.
They just posted. I can see.
You know, like, this monster has got a death in the
That's it. God.
So,
You're not.
everybody, we're bringing that up.
You gotta get.
Bringing that up. Your
We got
parents.
5 by here.
All right, come on. Well, remember, we don't come up using the stairs. We never come up from the middle. We respect this stage. This is the stage that a lot of comedians put in a lot of work. Just
Man.
and all of you are having the privilege of doing this. Remember, in times in life, we don't have to do this. We get to do this. And that is a privilege. Being able to have that opportunity is something we should never take for granted. So whenever you have opportunities, it's time to be ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I need some energy from this crowd. From the parents too. The parents. Hey, can y'all pretend? I know you love your kids. Can you pretend you like them too? Like, just be like, yo, yay! World famous Laugh Factory, where we make laughs. All we have are amazing comedians and talents that come to the stage. I want to bring up the first comedian coming to the stage right now. This comedian has been on the way to touring the whole world. Oh my gosh, straight out of high school. You're in high school? I feel like you're in high school. Yeah, because if you're not, you're a big ass 8th grader. I need everybody.
Let me record the phone.
Hello, I'm Emmett. I'm 16. I'm gonna tell the same joke I told last week, but I actually wrote it out this time. So, my family went to dinner with my godfather and his family who were visiting from out of town. And we had to get back to our car, which we left at the hotel they were staying at. So, but my mom didn't want to take the long 5-minute walk to the place. So we decided to try those Waymo self-driving car things. My godfather, family, my mom and sister all crammed into one car, and me and my brother, we got our own. And we get in, and it's going the way, but it makes one little weird turn that puts it like kind of behind where we need to be, but still going the right way, so it's not that big a deal. It does get on the right street eventually, but then it just goes past the place and goes around again. So it goes back full loop and to give a stalking another shot. But then it just misses again and goes around again and misses again. And it just keeps missing and going around. And every time it goes around, it gets a little faster on the street and more aggressive at the turning. It was kind of like the car was just getting mad that it couldn't figure out how to stop. So mad that it gives up on certain lanes and starts making random turns onto different streets to see if they'll somehow get to the hotel. And During this, we find out
Mhm.
where my mom and godfather wound up, and the car is lost to the man sticking halfway into a parking spot, halfway into the middle of the street. We get the car to let us out, and we get out not too far from where we need to be, only about a 5-minute walk away. Thank you.
Hold on, before you finish, when you're finished, you always want to say, thank you, my name is Henry. You want to remind the crowd what your name is. And then we're going to go over and give you some tips, and then you're gonna bring up your next meeting, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's try that again, when you say thank you, my name is.
Thank you. My name's Emmett.
I'm gonna go with Ron and Frazier, and you have feedback from me.
Absolutely. First of all, I love your demeanor on stage. For some reason, the way you stand and the way you talk makes me interested in who you are. Just the sound of your voice, everything. That's worth its weight in gold right there. So you're really onto something. Number two, the premise you picked is gold.
Yeah.
That is just so good because it's everything, everyone. I know in my brain, I go, well, I haven't done a Waymo before, but I know I'm gonna soon. Let's see what this turns out like. And all of my fears came out in your piece, but it would stop. And then you gave the car an attitude, like it was getting angry as it was going around. And then your final line, which was about 5 minutes, because you said you were about 5 minutes away at the beginning. We're gonna save that time. You could probably even getting into the car and take a few of the words at the beginning of the piece out and get us right into that experience a little bit quicker. But I loved it. That was great. And I wish I'd done that premise myself. You know?
Yeah. Emmett, nice job. You're nice and relaxed up there. And that is, like Ronnie said, that's a great topic, Waymo. And just maybe just as Ronnie said, tighten it up a little word wise so you get to it a little quicker, the punchline part, you know? But it's a really good topic. I had a Waymo driver flip me off the other day. Good. But that's a really good topic. Just stick with that and just tighten it down a little bit. But you're doing great.
Excellent. And obviously, you're very funny and you're very interesting. What I do want to see is one of the major things when it comes to comedy is making everyone feel like they're with you on the journey. And we need eye contact for that. So last week, you had memorized it or you were coming up with a lot of it as you were going. So try to commit some of this stuff to memory so that way you can connect with your audience better and keep doing everything you're doing. Find more jokes in the story because in the beginning, you started off just setting the premise without saying anything funny. And then you got into the funny and it was very funny. And then when you ended, it was also very funny. So add a little more jokes in the beginning and that's a great set. And don't ever feel that you're doing something wrong when you're repeating your set. That's the best way. Comedians always find a way to make their sets better by repeating it until it's perfect. So that's great. Okay. Now put the mic in Bethany's stand.
Can I add something to that real quickly?
Yes.
Because I think Ron just talked on something that is probably the most important thing, which is connecting with an audience and eye contact. And it doesn't take a lot, but the audience wants to go on a journey with you and you're taking them on a journey. So as you see them, each time you look at certain people, that draws them into you. And I just think that was a great note. And you're going to do very, very well, young man.
Okay.
Good job, Emmett.
Yes. Hey.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you say anything?
I did. Yeah.
What's outside?
The next person, very funny. He has a super cool orange bucket hat. And apparently it's fake with these white chicks.
Yeah. Hey.
Stairs.
There. Sorry.
You talking about-
Woo!
My name is D'Anthony Lovegood, and I don't have a funny story, but I just find it funny how life puts itself. I'm 11 years old. I got 5 brothers, and honestly, I do not like none of them. All his brother is 22 years old, and he's always acting like my dad. Always telling me what to do. For example, clean your room, go to bed, turn off the game. But the second I asked him this black, tall guy for money, now suddenly he's my brother again. I'm like, yo, bro, can I borrow $10 for lunch? He will say, why ask me? Ask dad. But you was just being him like 30 seconds ago. My dad's so bad, but he's still with my dad. He got all the dad responsibilities except no picture. So it's funny how life repeats itself. My dad raised me when I was little. Now I'm raising him back. Most kids get raised by their dads, while I'm out here struggling to raise mine back. So I'm not 11 years old. I'm the worst stepdad with Homer. I'm Natalie, and this next person, she is.
Hold on. Good job. I'm D'Anthony. Say thank you, I'm D'Anthony.
Thank you, I'm D'Anthony.
Now we're gonna give you feedback. Now we're gonna give you feedback before you introduce the next meeting. Fraser,
Well, D'Anthony, I thought that was great. Really funny about saying you don't like your brother at all. And, raising your dad now, that's a funny angle. I thought you did great. My only notes would be just slow down just a little, not too much, because you have great energy, but if you speak too fast, people can't follow it as well. And you're shifting the mic back and forth. Pick a hand and kind of just stick with that because it's kind of distracting. Other than that, you did great.
Ron. Wow. First of all, you talk about what you like and don't like. You did the opening line. I got everything about you when you go, I got 5 brothers and I don't like any of them. That because almost every premise you guys come up with start with either I love or I hate. And not meaning in real hate, but like you could tell he has that energy, that attitude. So the attitude behind the punchline makes the punchlines fly a lot harder, a lot better. So you want to get those things that you can say with a little bit of attitude. And it was coming out of you left and right. It's you are on the beginning of a nice journey here because you're talking about things. I was all of a sudden in your world. I was looking at it from your point of view. And that's what you want everybody to do. So you did a great job taking us on that journey and keep thinking of things that you, ways you can show a little bit of attitude. And it's not mean. It's like not like you really hate your brothers, but you said you're really frustrated with your brothers. And when you feel that from the stage, that gets funnier and funnier. That was great. Good job. Anthony, so here's the thing. You did great. You're so likable. Everybody loves hearing everything you have to say. You have so much personality and character. Maybe move your hat a little to the side. We want to see that amazingly charming face you have. And stop hiding behind the mic stand. I know you're skinny and you can hide behind it. Don't be afraid. Look how back you are. You're basically going into the wall. You're working. You have a lot of things to say. Give up to the move up a little right now. Move up, move up, move up. There we go. Look at how the light hits your face. I'm not sure you can smile, show the whole crowd. When you were on stage, you were really looking more on this side. You just only at the filming. You need to use that side. Like you forgot that there was another side. An audience was on that side, and they wanted to hear from you too. So be present, be in the moment, and enjoy everybody listening. Everyone from you. You have such a great personality, so big. So be that person on stage too. You don't need to go hide behind that little. I know you're being old. You don't need to hide behind that. You can go to the front. Okay. All right, excellent job.
Yeah.
Next comedian, we say, we give them a big introduction. Before we put the mic back in the mic stand and move it back up, then we give them their big introduction and we stay on stage until the next comedian comes up on stage. And remember, audience, we keep clapping until the next comedian gets on stage too. So be on deck. You're hiding behind your drink. You're supposed to be ready, okay? Ready? Mic stand?
This next person is
Move it up, move it up.
so this next person is funny and I also I do not know how to pronounce her name correctly. And give it up for Bailey.
No,
My name is Bailey Michelle Wilkins. I personally don't have a favorite movie, to be honest, or show, and I will be talking about my phone and my mom. On your phone, like so much, and then your phone just tells you to take a break. Like, I'm just on my phone, and my phone goes meditating time. Time to take a break. And then it's like, okay, I'll just take a break from my phone and head to my iPad. It's not 1900s anymore. We could just go play outside. I can't just do that. I'm not trying to get kidnapped. Speaking of scrolling, sometimes I'm just scrolling and it says, before I show you this person, like and share if you love your mom. And scroll if your mom is always yelling at you and being annoying. I'm like, scroll. My mom is not a gentle parent. She's not like, sweetie, go clean your room, please. It's dirty. My mom is from New York. So she's like, yo, son, word to mother B, go clean your room. And Cardi B is every girl's Bronx Jesus. So in the car, she just turns on Cardi B and she goes, broke boys don't deserve no cat. And me and my sister are like, I know that's right. It's a little true. Some people, even they have a pet. How are they gonna feed it? How are they gonna walk it? How are they gonna buy it food and toys? My name is Bailey Michelle Wilkins.
Well,
All right, Bailey, first of all, from the moment you got announced, I watched you stand up. You were already smiling and beaming walking to the stage. Your smile makes people like you more right off the bat than anything you guys can do. Just being that personable. There's my mentor and best friend and comedian named George Wallace. And he for the last 30 years he's been telling me, Ron, you got the best smile. Make sure they see it as soon as you get on stage. That's the first calling card you have. And you have a great calling card, Bailey. Number two, the characters you do, holy smokes. So she has that rhythm, right? So she has her own rhythm, and we got into her rhythm. And then she breaks the rhythm with those characters, and she nailed each one.
Yeah.
So it took us on a different part of a journey. Really good. Certain things you guys might want to work on in your own things, maybe using a voice, a character, and a physical thing. She changed her body. She got up to be Siri or to be her phone. She got on the stool and made a pose. And I'm like, oh, so the phone has an attitude against me. And that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so impressed. You don't stop doing what you're doing.
excellent job, Fraser.
Well, Bailey, what a personality. You have a great personality, and like Ronnie said, your smile immediately gets people. And you had great energy, and your topics were really good.
Yeah.
You know, the phone, that's just a great topic. Back in my day, I wasn't scrolling, I was reading scroll. That was really funny. So the way you got to stage too, you walked over and that was great. And you moved around on the stage, and the way you had your mom was a New York mom. That was really good.
Okay, she done that.
Excellent job, Bailey.
She done that.
Such a conceited smile, so fun, great personality, great confidence, amazing, great material. I know for a fact that's your mom. I know that's your mom. With the stuff you said, that's right. Yeah, that's her. But okay, so you utilize the whole stage. Everyone, we should be learning from. This is the perfect example. See how Bailey used the stage, didn't hide behind anything, not on the stool. This is the thing, and Ron actually talked about this at the beginning. Ron said something very important I wanted to touch on. Ron brought up something where a lot of people love to hide in the concept. Ron announced it very easily. I'm ADHD and said and told everyone I'm deaf. And that's the thing about comedy and confidence, and not just self-confidence, but self-worth. Sometimes things that people think are weaknesses are truly our own strengths. And we just need to find out how to use them as a strength. Ron uses them by being able to juggle, which is a form of focus and multitasking that anyone else couldn't do. Ron used it by having such a rambunctious personality on stage, and it captures everyone's attention. And Ron uses it here. If you ever have a conversation with Ron is always actively listening, utilizing anything that someone else might think is a weakness as a strength. You went up there with your size and your stature, and you were like bigger than life. You might not be as tall as me, but on stage you were 10 times taller than me. So that's
It's really fun, very funny, and I don't know her favorite movie. So next up is Nancy. Give it up for her.
Nancy!
Hello, everyone. My name is Nancy, and I am 10 years old. But sorry, I don't really have anything funny to say.
You got this.
What you doing today?
I was with my mom when we were driving here, but no, because you live really far away. Today.
what you do in school this week? What was funny that happened in school?
It's summer break for me.
They get out of school early. I feel like we used to go to school.
Next up is Rex.
No, we're gonna still. No, you don't get off that easy. You don't get off that easy.
Well, on the last day of school, it was pajama day, but some kids were wearing pajamas. They think they're too cool, but they're really not.
So, what we're gonna do, obviously, Nancy, one of the things we want to do as comedians is we want to be prepared. Even though it looks like we're just making things up when we're on stage, we come up with a lot of the thoughts, we write them down. It is a lot of work. Anytime there's something that looks, even when you watch basketball or you watch a rapper, and it looks like, oh, rap is so easy, it's a 3 minute song. It took them 1 year to make that 3 minutes. It's always a lot of work. And I know that today maybe not we're not prepared with the story, but please next week come back with a good story. Have it down. I know it's your summer break.
but this is gonna be your homework, and we're going to remember to move the mic stand behind us, introduce ourselves on the stage. It's okay. Ron,
Yes. First of all, you did something a little bit different because I think you picked up the mic and you didn't know where you were going to go. And this actually worked to her favor. Normally people come out with energy and she just stood and just was. And I instantly leaned forward going, oh, this is interesting. And you became interesting without doing anything, which is what I'm saying, that you alone are enough. You are interesting. I want to know who you are. So just by you talk, and you showed us that you have humor. Like he goes, "What? How was how was school this week?" We're on, your attitude back, and it was so funny. So you are enough. It was beautiful, and her style. She created a style which was slower and less energy than other people, and that drew me into her as well.
yeah.
So you don't have to be big like me and loud. You can be the opposite, and it still can work depending on how you do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Great job. Great job.
Well, I'm also on summer break. And after you didn't realize you had. You know,
Yep.
that summer break, got a nice laugh, and then about the pajama day, and you have some stuff to work with. So just kind of think about that, during the week. And a little tip is if you have, the voice recorder on your phone, or if you have a little notepad, this is for everybody. Just make little notes during the week of things that you see that you might want to make a joke out. And that way you're prepared when you come up here. But nice job. You have a great personality.
Yep. Great. Thanks.
Something Ron touched on is the fact that everyone has their own style, their own unique characteristic. Everybody, the number one thing that comedy teaches you is how to be yourself. It's the easiest thing and the most difficult thing for people to do. So it's always good to be the most yourself, the most vulnerable, and the truest you. So excellent job on that. Next week, I'm
Can I just
expecting.
add one thing?
Yes, please.
Just an idea for you. When you said, well, we drive a long way, we live a long way from here. I wanted to hear you talk about what it's like to drive for a long distance with your mother.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
What's something your mom said that you can say that's rated PG-13? Your mom said.
It was really silent in the car. I could hear the birds were
You have funny. You have funny. Where do you live?
Well, I live in Carson.
In Carson.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, that is fun.
You could have
She about to see what's up. Right? Look out. She could.
So next week.
Oh, that was toy. Yeah.
Big round of applause.
All right.
Next up is Maxie. She is really funny.
Yeah. Very something.
Hi, everybody. My name is Medsley. The future is become a producer. I go to a really fancy private school, and I just met a wankster, a fake gangster. She's a social worker, and my stepdad works at Homeboys Industry. So I know the culture of gang life. I've heard the stories. I've been around it. But this person, he tried to check me. Don't check me.
Is anyone supposed to?
He was asking me, what signs you know? What acronyms you use? The only acronyms I know are ADHD, PTSD, ASD. Those are all my diagnoses. You know the big LGBT.
Yeah.
You like, I'm not repping guns. I'm repping the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Bitch. everyone thinks all queer people are the same. No, we aren't. People think I'm the type of person who's like, oh, curse, flag, boots down, and the curse, whatever. No, I'm the one who judges you silently. Like, if you come and look in a mess, I will treat you like you are a mess. I think I'm nice, but when you come in with denim and leather mixed together, I'm a cis white straight male. You scared the gay out of me. But you mind me.
I like that. I got no. That's funny.
Frazier.
So good. Yeah, you're so good. And your personality box, and you have some stuff prepared. Yeah, you forgot PFP, but other than that, everything. We're really on top of it.
Yes, well.
Move up closer to the front. 'Cause at the end, it's just easier to see and you're in the light more.
Thank you.
I like that.
All of your material comes from one place. You told us about your history, about, I love the opening joke about the school. I go to a private school, big fake gangster joke. That let me know who you are. And then you expound on that on each thing. So I got to know more about you on each joke. And you're actually a very good joke writer and you're a very good joke deliverer. Good to see future. Your hair is an advantage to you.
Yep.
George Wallace used to tell me all the time, he goes, this is back almost 30 years ago. He goes, I'm going blonde. Well, for those of you who don't know George, he's a big black man and he was going to go completely blonde. And I go, why would you do that? He goes, because people don't forget hair. They don't remember hair. And I go, "Oh, okay." He did it for a while. Now it's just white because he's old. But that's an advantage to you, so use that. The other thing I'm going to say is that you're you own the stage when you get on it, which is nice, but some of your pacing is a little you could do a little bit less because you're so driven in what you're saying. The more steady you are, the more those jokes will drive through, because sometimes just wandering dissipates. Sometimes wandering helps a joke if I get in how you're thinking, but sometimes it dissipates a joke. And so, but really, really good. I love what you do.
Yeah, very good.
You know what I think about? So for everyone here who's new, Metzley is not new. This is Metzley's second year in comedy camp, and I remember the first time Metzley went on stage, and the second time, the third time, and that person has now come alive. You are now finally remember how you were the first time. How you and this is weird. I love it. It's so fun. So great to do an amazing job.
The next person coming onto the stage is a queen. Let's go. Hello, hello. My name is Serena. And today I'm going to talk about pizza. So the other day, I was talking to my dad, like, hey dad, it's gonna be summer. So how would we go on vacation somewhere? And he's like, oh yeah, where? And I'm like, I don't know, what about like Hawaii? I really love it there. And he's like, okay, this is going to be okay. And he's like, but you know what? I'll tell you what. We could go somewhere cheaper, like stay at the distant family's house in Mexico. Mind you, this is prime chicken area. And I can't go to Mexico. I speak Duolingo Spanish. Oh, soy Serena. And see, my favorite color is pink. He's like, okay, then maybe we could go on a road trip to Texas. As if I could survive 30 hours in a car with this dude's road rage. But you know what happened? The next week, this guy's posting cute pics of him in New York. And I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, it's for a college reunion. When really he's using it as an excuse to spend time with his 20-year-old girlfriend, Rishi, while not taking me on vacation. I wanted
go ride that flame boat that's like a mile away from the Statue of Liberty. I want to go stay in a really tiny, really overpriced hotel, and I want to go. You can see like wacko and street performers like this dude. There. This girl's getting fine dined and wine with oysters and all. Meanwhile, my dad tells me, maybe I'll get lucky and we can go to Mexico on a farm and I'll find an oyster or two in the river. And that's not all, because next month he's going to Peru and Machu Picchu. Is that where Pikachu lives? I want to go there, but he said no. But really, what is Machu Picchu? Anyways, that's okay, because one day I'll have a really fancy job and he'll be old and he'll be like, hey, how about a vacation? And I'll be like, okay, how about now?
Ron, what a journey you took us on, and it came from your point of view, which was beautiful. You had very much confidence, and you took us from what are we going to do for this trip to all the way he took me. So the story kept building because all of a sudden you didn't get to go on the trip, and now he's in New York with a 20-year-old girlfriend. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die during one. And at Machu Picchu, like, oh, now I got a 21-year-old stepmom at Machu Picchu or something like that. That would be a big capper to the whole thing. You really tell a good story.
Yeah.
I like the way you just brought up, you're a textbook on how to go down different roads of a premise and still keep the train moving forward. So you took us on a number of journeys.
You go, girl.
Well, I thought it was great. You had a whole bunch of jokes in there. Obviously took some time and put some jokes.
Yes.
They were great. And you did have a good story. And you kept it moving. The only thing I was thinking maybe with the one line in Spanish, what is my favorite color is pink, maybe bring that back where you would say that later to somebody and they were like, what? You know, somewhere you were trying to use that. It didn't work. But you did a great job. That was well done. Keep preparing like that.
Excellent job, Serena. I see the building on the things that we've been doing every single week. Keep growing, keep growing. That's what it is. And now you're finding the funny. Also, you're a snitch. You didn't have to tell us your dad's girlfriend. That's great. So you did wonderful. I love what you did. I've seen how this is improvement from last week. So excellent job. Keep going in that direction.
Now, I'd like to bring up my very good friend. She brings the swag, she brings the laughs, she brings the impressions. Let's give it up for Bianca. Give it up for my hosting homegirl, Serena. Okay, hi, so I'm Bianca, I'm 14, and my aspirations are to be some kind of artist. Like, maybe I can be a tattoo artist, and some guys telling me, right here on my upper thigh, tattoo where I learned how to golf ball. The golf ball. Have an opposition. And after what I said, it might be for you, but I is my grandma. Okay.
Not the granny.
It's because she runs her house like North Korea. Two kinds of grandmas in this world. The grandmas who bake you cookies and the grandmas who hit you while she's eating sugar. Now, every time I go to her house, she has these lists of rules. You know, you gotta not talk, kiss her pinky when she wakes up, make sure her portrait's clean, bow down to her when she wakes up. What? I know, it's rough. So that's what it's about. So basically, one night we're trying to escape. We're trying to go see my grandfather's grave. God forbid we leave her house. She the dogs on us. If they're not, unless she ate them. Okay. We walk through her house tiptoeing and hope it doesn't. Because if it does, she'll go, "Hi! Bianca! What are you doing?" Nothing, Grandma. Nothing. One night, though, we had to catch an early minute flight to escape. Thank you, Scott. We're leaving. My mom grabs something out of the fridge. I'm thinking a snack for the road, you know? So we leave her house with only our luggage on our backs and we bike the way to the airport. I go, "Mom, can I have some of this snack you took?" My mom goes, "It's not a snack. It's Ozempic." She took my grandma's diabetes medicine. Next time, we won't have to worry about the floors creaking. We can slip right under the doors. I'm Bianca. Thank you.
She got that windshield on fire. That will make that ready.
Wrong. Okay, first of all, when you took the stage from, you got a great introduction, by the way, and you took the stage and then complimented her right back. How about a round of applause for my?
Yeah.
But it made me already go, oh, these people already own the stage. They already possess it. They already own it. And that's something I used to, in my years in show business, when I would get to a new theater or a new club, I would often go and walk the stage and say to myself, this is mine. This is mine tonight. People are going to come into my room and I would walk around it before anyone was in the showroom and just own it. And it allowed me, and I really sense that from you when you're on the stage. That's really, really good. Number two, my favorite line in the whole thing was the North Korea line, because that set the premise for the whole thing.
Okay.
And most jokes, if you're taking, North Korea, now I'm wanting to see how she plays North Korea in grandma's house. And there's a lot of jokes that fit into that vein, guys. I do a joke that my toddler kids were little drunk men, and we would play that out. Just get bigger laugh, because you're taking two things that shouldn't be combined and creating the similarity. That was a great job. Way to go.
Excellent.
She wrote that.
Well, I want to hook up with your grandma. It's age appropriate for me.
She's that old.
She's shocked. That was really good, and you have great confidence, and you're going to be really good. You just have that great confidence, and you had a prepared story. It's very good.
Excellent work.
Yeah.
Let's go over all the great. First of all, Bianca also second year of comedy camp. So now we see there's a lot of growth, but you also have the benefits of having a mom that's a comedian, having a natural comedic sensibility. You have a sister who's also your aunt, who's a comedian, and you're doing very well. When you were on stage, you took control and you did something that a lot of comedians forget to do, which is be present and in the moment. How do I know? Because you played back off of your intro, like Ron pointed out. There was the buildup. Did you see how a great introduction can lead into a great set? Because it's an all you. Comedy is a team sport. All success things are. You will always need people to help you, and you help in return. Because you got good energy and you gave your energy back, there was good energy created. Also, you handled yourself on stage. You made comments about things that were relevant things. And you did the same thing. You said, now use Ron as an example. It's live, it's present. You were going up and you survived a heckler. Sky was inadvertently heckling you by talking to you. You controlled the audience. You didn't get put off by it. You didn't stop. You actually were like, that's exactly what I'm gonna talk to and talk about, Sky. And you kept going. And that kind of control is what you're on stage to do in control. And that was the laughs, the way you got them, all got there very, very well. You did an excellent job. Excellent job.
Yeah, speaking of.
Give it up for our next comedian. She has a cute swag outfit on from Hollister, and she's gonna come up with a quiet confidence. Put your hands together, hit a little J, put up Eron!
Oh, Bible. Someone talk to my best friend over there. I love
Hi. Hi.
My name is Kira. I'm 12 years old and I aspire to be someone that helps people in the future. And okay, so how's your guys' day going?
Good.
Did you guys sleep well?
Yeah.
Okay, so who loves sleeping here?
All of us.
This is amazing. Sleeping you can do when you're dreaming, you can literally do anything you want. You can go wherever you want, whatever you want, do whatever you want. You can literally have superpowers when you sleep. I'm so good at sleeping. I can do it with my eyes closed. And does anyone check their phone when they're awake?
Yeah.
Speaking of things that I do when I'm awake, I every single day in my school or summer camp, you can call it, I have to understand things that new words people make up instead of actual words, you know? But the worst thing is my dad using them. Me and my dad were playing a video game, okay? And I'm like, this game is so lit. And he's like, yeah, so is stove. That's not how it works. But you know what really pisses me off? My mom not understanding them. I asked my mom, hey, can I hang out with my friend? RN, LMK, if that's ALR. And she's like, are you speaking Morse code or something? I had to explain to her the RN means right now, LMK means let me know, and ALR means alright. She's like, do you have a new language or something? Speaking of language or English, isn't isn't it crazy how two words put together can sound completely different? Like clearly misunderstood. Or calm storm. Or bittersweet. Like, that's it.
Ron, boy, you really are fascinating. First of all, you have a great demeanor, which is different from almost any other comedian I could even name in the world right now, which is you have a unique angle there. Number two, I love the way you took us on the dream story and then finished it off with a great punchline, which is I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed.
Okay.
That was really, really good because it just was a joke that just came right at us. Also, you started getting into some really clever things at the end, which was the calm storm and all those things. That you might have a style there that would be uniquely your own. I have a hard time hearing, so I would say slow down just a little bit and stop pacing. You actually holding still can control my energy really well. And I think it's just a little bit of nervousness that makes you go side to side. But I think you really got something there. And there's some cleverness in your style that I would keep pushing down on the gas pedal in that area. It would make you very unique.
Yeah, I think Bianca was right in her intro that you have a quiet confidence. You have your own thing, and that was a funny joke about with your eyes closed. So you obviously have some stuff prepared. You're a clever writer, and just keep doing that. Keep writing those little punchline jokes like that. And the pacing too that Ronnie mentioned, It just, it's a little distracting, but other than that, I thought you did a great job. Yeah.
You're so quiet in your chair. I know you're not that quiet in your heart, and it comes out when you're on stage. You have a lot to say, and you've been saying it. They both touched on the pacing thing. Other than that, you did an excellent job. That nervous energy. Remember when I said if you think something's a weakness, turn it into a strength? That could be your thing, is the nervous energy. You don't have to be like everyone else. You have your own style. And even at the end, those jokes were things that you had thought of. That's a routine. That's bits. That's how things up. That's highbrow creativity. And so if that's who you are, then just be more of that and keep going and growing. You're doing excellent. And I'm seeing a little more of the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon and becoming the butterfly. I'm sure by the end of comedy camp, we won't even be able to shut you up. We'll be like, okay, Mira, thank you. You're doing great.
Next person I would like to welcome stage. She has an amazing style. She's really nice. Everyone, welcome Kyo. What? Oh, I said that wrong. Welcome to the stage, Kiowa.
Look at kid.
Okay. Hello, my name is Kiowa. I already said this before, but my aspirations in life are to, what I like, all of life, I would say, like, immediately after high school, I guess. It would be to get into NYU, University of New York, and then to major in business and minor in arts. Okay. Okay. Why do parents text so honestly? Say, I could be at school, and then my mom would text me, hello. Then 2 minutes later, be alert. Hey, so I'm actually in the middle of biology. Be alert. Does someone have a hit on me? What's going on? But when I'm like after school, so text. Watch the time, and then you have an hour. An hour? An hour left to live? Now I'm sitting here wondering, what's going on? Do I need to run? Do I need to hide? Should I call someone? Turns out she just meant be home before dark. Like, oh, okay, you could have just said that, Mom. My name is Kio Lavelli. Thank you for your time.
Ranger, and please don't try to hook up with her, Grandma. Thank you.
That was really good. You took time to write some jokes. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, you're a hit for that. One thing I would say is maybe with you, might bring the mic a little closer so that we can hear everything. And also just slow down a little. But you wrote the joke and they were clever. Nice job.
Yes, you said your aspiration was NYU major in business and minor in what?
Art.
Arts?
Yeah.
Do you know when I was a kid, that was NYU business and arts was my exact thing. It's gonna be UCLA or NYU. I ended up doing the University of Washington, but the exact same thing. So you got a great train, you're heading down the right road. I love every bit, like you said, you seem to understand joke structure, which already puts you several steps down the road. Most people want to just tell a story and hope for some punchlines in there. You're starting to get some concepts with joke structure, which is really, really good. I would slow down, like Fraser said, because of my deafness. Like I couldn't follow the arts word and certain things. So I was really trying to listen, but you brought me into you. You're really heading down the road. Great. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Well, we learned a lot of things. First of all, Excellent job because I'm seeing the growth. You're actually writing down material. You're coming up. You're thinking about the things that you want to say, and I can tell you have so much more to say. So we're gonna hopefully be able to work with you and help complement you in a way so that you can draw that out. You have a lot of creativity, which obviously just comes from your natural flavor and your natural character and who you are. So we want some more of that. Excellent job. We're gonna get away from reading it, obviously, and we're probably not gonna have headphones in our ear while we're doing our thing. However, it might work because it kind of came off like part of your look. So if it's on purpose, then that's okay. I will.
Yeah, it'd be like wearing a robe on stage.
Yeah, some people. Sometimes. But the idea of what you did and your demeanor and how you stood still and the way you that was your own style and that was an excellent job. So great job, Rowan, and thank you for doing all of that. Also, I do want to say what hero, that's why when we're trying to learn the names for these reasons, and you did a great job by adjusting it and remembering it and still bringing it up. So good job with that. You did a great job. I'll make you think about how we grow from the reason. So excellent job. Let's do one more and then we're gonna break. One more.
I'm next to comedian. It's super funny. She has amazing style. Give it up for Christina. Christina. My aspiration in life is to be his habitat. So I'm gonna tell you about my little cousin. What happened yesterday? Had him crashed out, and we said.
Bring the mic up.
So basically, we were all playing a game. We were playing charades.
Right here.
Guess one thing, he starts screaming, crying, crashing out. And my mom was like, it's okay, calm down, calm down. He was like, we're all laughing at him. He went down for a nap. He came back up and like, he came back. His brother, my other younger cousin, he told him what to be for charades. He did something else. He was a snail. He was like, you were supposed to be a caterpillar. You were a caterpillar. And my mom's like, just apologize, just apologize. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, you're a caterpillar, not a snail, a caterpillar. Oh wow.
Yes. Hey, first of all, I love what you're wearing. For some reason, to me, I go, well, she's an interesting person already. I'm already drawn in. First of all, I love Snoopy, so maybe that's why. Uh, your story, when you screamed, that made me laugh because I thought, wow, she took us to a different character and that's such a not many people can scream at that pitch. I think there's blood coming out my ears right now. But that shocked everybody into the scene. What I would love to see with this joke is that we were playing charades with our family, and you should say the word family, and then we make us think that this one kid is acting this way, and at the end you should just go, Dad, knock it off. And that would be a great punchline so that we all think you're explaining a little kid and it turns out it's somebody that's an adult. That would be a good way to finish off the whole piece with a big laugh. Great job.
Great job.
Well, that scream was funny. I think dogs everywhere heard that. It was really and the little voices that you did about the caterpillar. That was great.
Yes.
Quite volume up when you did that. At first, it was just a little too quiet because I think you got to bring the mic up a little closer, so people can hear. But your characters are great, and you have a great personality. Nice job.
Good job.
Excellent job. I'm seeing what you're on stage. You actually have material this time. So you're on stage. Let the mic do its job, which is amplify your voice. You're already very soft spoken. So we do want to hear what you have to say. Great character. Now we're going to work on cutting the fact. And when I say that, when we talk about our jokes, any story, any narrative, there's sometimes we use a lot of words to explain something simple. So we're going to try to cut the fact add more funny because there's a lot of funny there with the race and your demon cousin who's just out of his mind and the brother and the whole thing. There's a lot, and we all saw that story because of the way you told it, and everyone wanted to hear what you had to say because it was just so compelling. So excellent. Okay, everybody, great job. We're gonna come back with Olivia when we go, and you're gonna get out your age before we go, and you're gonna be introducing Olivia. Right now, we're breaking for lunch. Hold on, everyone, sit back down. We're gonna... So we're gonna break for lunch, and I don't want you to not be in a comedy mode when you get back. Because sometimes when we get we're a little we're gonna have our food, and then we're gonna go right back at 2 o'clock. Okay. Everyone? Okay, kids first, then parents, and also, we want to be gentlemen, Sky. Let's let maybe we choose.
Ladies first.
Ladies first, exactly.
Any of these kids can make it out. That can happen. Should be way favored.
Such things is like you're so good. I did the same thing after nice job, bro. Like it's so good. That's so much. Good job. It's a good job.
Oh, thank you.
It's like a little.
Nice set. Way to make fun of Mr. Fraser.
You were so good last week.
Thank you.
Presents the whole time too.
1.3 times. And then you what we're talking
Sure. You're not alone. I'm not alone. Shoot up. So okay.
Take your whispers.
It's still on. Yeah. Watch how it's going up. Yeah. Hey, we over there. Watch not. Do your shit. I ain't gonna see you. Just stay forward, gang. Ain't gonna my cheese. Yeah, I should. Yeah. I want to talk. I'm talking. I gotta call Access. How you doing? I'm pretty good, pretty good.
Excellent.
Oh, good to see you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take pepperoni. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Thank you, thank you.
Wait, what happened?
I enjoyed the set. Good job, good job.
Wait, you said what now? You gotta call actors.
Yeah. Access. Send my right.
And it happens every year. There's things.
They got that sauce? Where's his pizza? You didn't go get his pizza?
Should be.
We're going to take your brother to get his pizza. Oh, Julie, you so nice. Let me go get you with mom and dad.
Parents want to start finding out.
Big man. No, you're not playing on my phone.
Yay.
Oh,
I'm so hungry. Sorry.
Hey, you think they gonna do it?
I was like, so like 3 times. Like, oh my God,
I'm making comments during all meeting.
Great job. Yeah, I grew up in the wild side.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
You're just giving you crap, David.
You were against Jordan.
You want pepperoni?
But
Levante, get a pepperoni for your dad. Here. Or back to food, Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Yeah. How do you come back from that? I don't.
like no matter what, even at
You know, some big New York style people. Well, neither. It's better than a dumb little piece of that we be going. For real. Now what?
yeah.
I think it's been.
Oh, yeah, but dude. No, you can't go sit with the gang.
Wait.
Are you going?
Oh yeah.
They will flood.
Ain't this the most?
They will flood.
This is not like our Domino's.
We can both. Well. This is the issue.
Oh my God. Taking this time.
The tool and technique.
He said, those are just my damn loafers. You must be more than that.
It's an hour away.
For real?
Oh, and
And then Pomona closer to. Pomona closer. Pomona was an hour away too.
Chapel. What? Your pizza. Don't worry about it. Oh,
Easy. That's easy. That's
here.
I doubt that's a thing. Give me a number about 2000. That's a
Y'all always talking about what happened. I'm not explaining shit. Go back and look at the damn video. You're not explaining nothing right now. Somebody gonna catch you up. I know I'm not.
What?
Oh, this one girl talking about. She was like, "Oh, what happened, y'all? What happened?" Like 4 of them accidents. So this one girl said, "Why don't you go back and go to her video? You'll see what happened." I'm not explaining.
Yeah, no big deal.
Oh, she up under my message.
Bitches. Oh. What's bitch?
That's it. 30 million. No, 171,000.
What can we do? Yeah, you funny. Oh my God. Look, that's 14 girl.
Throw away the trash and you're done, please.
No. I have seconds.
She's not doing
Yeah, but-
Backbone front.
You need to eat. Right. That's yours. Oh, I'm not. You too picky. Yes, you. Yes, you are. Yes, you. Yes, you are.
I got that pizza.
Tell me what is bleeping.
Wow.
You got his friends. You with the whole team.
Oh, damn.
He came out and seen us when he was get his food.
That nigga didn't even come on.
What's so funny?
What?
Oh, yo, mama boy, she can't convince me anymore. That should be funny. She was like, "Oh wow, for real, y'all." No, I'm not gonna tell you nothing. Just know that enjoy yourself at the party, and we gonna let you know. So she was like, you know, she tried to be a part of everything, and she can't.
What's he done? We talking about is that bitch one?
Yeah. And then she said, "Is all of y'all going?" I said, "Yeah, we all going." I said, "That's my son. I gotta be there to support him." Why we not gonna be here? I don't want to be there with y'all, sitting around looking crazy and be around the damn church people that you gotta see Sunday. You hear me? Cause you gotta see them Sunday.
What's tomorrow?
Going yeah. The 14th. What you mean? Ooh.
What time is Carson Action? I might gotta miss that. I gotta tell my mama. That's what I don't know. The dead shit is London.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
That's not
The Carson live stream is
10G. DC Center and exposure to potentially good. I don't know.
wait, I'm lost.
Actually have
There's good things in time.
hard, but it's on the fake union. Challenge the fake union.
No, I tell you for the union. Tell me we union. Big. Tell me the union. No, that's that. No, it's not no reunion. It's basically them giving out their placards and thanking their godparents. Stop.
I want.
Well, you better text them, let them know you're not coming.
I don't text. I call. Set your access. Set your access.
Oh yeah, you gotta set the access now.
I'm about to go. I'll find it right now.
Yeah, in this.